WCW legend, WWE Hall of Famer, and the founder of DDPY, Mr. Diamond Dallas Page.
I can't believe this many people walked over here. Well, we were coming here because, you know, in the UK, there's a place that I've been, you know, these Comic-Cons, and it was all over, but it was all in one spot. And I was thinking, man, I can't believe these people walk back and forth. And then I came here. Give yourself, everybody put your right hand up. Your right hand up. Give yourself a self-high five. Okay, you're up, Diamond.
Oh, awesome. So, you just got in here not too long ago, but how has your time here at Pensacon been, you know, from what little you've been here?
Yeah, easy, good, everybody's super friendly, and you guys know the way I am. I am the guy you see out there. If you treat me really nice, I'm gonna treat you really nice. If you treat me like an asshole, and that doesn't really happen that often, so.
So I guess kind of starting from the very beginning, because I know you started training to be a wrestler when you were 35 years old.
35 and a half. A half is a big deal because it's another half a year older.
That's true. That's very true. So what was it that initially gave you the itch to get into the wrestling business? Like, did you watch it as a kid?
Yes. I was a big, handsome Jimmy Valiant fan, superstar Billy Graham, the rule with the American dream and wheel. But Jimmy, answer Jimmy Valiant, he made me want to be a wrestler when I was 17, and I tried it when I was 23. I actually was in my house yesterday because someone sent me this 10 years ago, and I couldn't find it. But there's a card that this guy, Tito Torres, who was our trading manager, and of course he's the main event, and we're playing in some little podunk, UFP, facility. I mean, it's not as big as this place. And it's my second match. I had 3 matches at 23. And right there, third on the card is handsome Dallas Page. And it says 1979. So literally, that's why when I did AEW last month was a big deal to me, because 79 I wrestled, I sucked, I hurt my knee on the 3rd match, and I hit my car when I was 12. The car hit my knee, my face bounced off the hood, and I flew 42 feet from the point of impact. And it wouldn't let me play football or hockey anymore. Bottom line is, that same knee, and it put me out, and I got a chance. I've been in the nightclub business since I was 17 to run my first rock and roll nightclub. It was about as big as a stage, but it was great. It was in between 2 other bars, so I got caught in the booze, the broads, and the party, and I got pulled away from it for a decade. And then I'm running this big-ass club that I own a little piece of in Fort Myers, Florida, and the place is about 3,000 people there. And I'm in the back office, and I had a camera in the back door and the front door, and in walks a guy who looks just like Jake the Snake. Now, you also have to understand, that was 79 when I tried to wrestle. In the mid-80s, in WWF, wrestling blew through the roof. I was so pissed that I did not put the work in, that I did not pay my dues, when I wasn't there, I stopped watching. And one day, I was flicking the channels, all 4 of them, and I came across this dude with Gorilla Monsoon, who had the crazy sunglasses and a do-rag and a bow and leather jacket. I'm like, who the fuck is this? It's Jesse Ventura. And he pulled me in. And the first guy to come through the curtain, he had a bag over his shoulder and a Fu Manchu and looked like one of the baddest son of bitches I ever seen. He got in that ring, he made me believe, he pulled me, sucked me in, and it's Jake Snake Roberts. So now, I'm a huge fan by this time again, and I see a guy walking the front door of my club that looks just like Jake. So I run around the outside, because it's too crowded to try to get a Joe. I want to know. I run around the outside, I walk in the front door, I go, gee, but a guy in here just walked in, looked like Jake Snake Roberts from Shaq. Everybody thinks it's him. So I race in, and then I slow way down. It's gotta be cool. Walked up to Jake and I said, so, you Jake Snake Roberts? Who wants to know? I said, the guy who runs this place. He goes, yes. I said, what are we drinking? And that kind of pulled me back, so I had Jake next to me. He didn't pay for anything. Ted DiBiase, I have actually a picture in my man cave of me holding Ted's hair like this and a bottle of tequila with a stream of tequila coming into his mouth, laying backwards over the bar. Never let anybody else see that picture of Preacher Ted. But I had all these guys coming in, you know, and they didn't pay for anything. So what happened was I ended up doing all my own radio commercials, and occasionally in a radio commercial, in the middle of the commercial, you might hear, ooh, yeah, I told Misty the hot legs, take it, yeah. And people started saying to me, Buck, is Randy Savage doing your commercials with you? I could do Jesse Ventura spot on back then at home, and occasionally they'd have a little spot in my commercials, and they did this thing around The Voice, this Party News Network did this little show. It was like a 5-minute show where they do the different things that are happening around Southwest Florida, and they interviewed me for who's the guy behind The Voice, and that's kind of where Diamond Dallas Page started to come back into the mind of wanting to do it. Shit, 5 years. And the fog is cleared from his head. I mean, I don't think there's anything Jake can't do right now. And he's working out really hard, eating really clean. Because when you're on the road that much, you fall off for workouts and stuff. Well, when you fall off, you ain't working out, we get old fast. Because your body's so beat up. So he came back, he's like, dude, can I crash here over the next few months? And I'm like, dude, anytime you're home, just come through. If you're off, just come and spend it with us. So it's been great. And one of my daughters, Lexi, is now doing the Q&As for the guys for AEW. And I put a video of Jake actually doing some special training for her, because nobody's better talker than Jake, and it's a great education for her.
Absolutely. I believe we got a microphone over here if anybody wants to come up and ask any questions. DDP?
First of all, you gotta say what your name is.
My name is Tony Ortega.
Your first name is what?
Tony.
Tony?
Yeah.
Everybody go, hey Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Not bad. Okay, what's your question, Tony?
My question is about AEW. Oh, is it Cody Rhodes that brought everybody over, or is everybody coming over because the benefits are better, or what do you guys see as the appeal of it?
It's just a different vibe. It's a different vibe over there. Being in all places, God, I worked everywhere except for ECW. And Dusty used to say to me all the time, he said, I wish you could have worked for ECW, man. You would have loved it up there. Because the fans were so ravenous. Well, they ain't any more ravenous than the AEW fans. Because those fans are live. If you saw the show last Wednesday night, say aye. I mean, how loud was that crowd?
Loud.
And just so you know, they're normally so loud, and you really can't hear them because TNT has a really shit sound system. That's the only way I can put it. Will you understand it? They had to be so loud, but they sounded so loud. I've complained quite a few times. Because my company does all the production. We do anything yet you see. If you saw the countdown to Revolution, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, my company did all that. We are a production studio. As DDPYoga, DDPY program, we do all our filming, we do all our cooking shows on our app, we do everything. We did Resurrection from A to Z. We have a new one coming out called Relentless, and it's my story from me pulling my back out to where we are today. And Steve Austin kind of narrates through it because he was with me telling me I was fucking crazy. You know, for doing it. No one's you're gonna get people to do yoga who wouldn't be caught dead doing yoga? What the fuck are you thinking about? Like, he didn't believe it could happen, and he watched it, you know, and he's my biggest supporter now for that stuff, even Jericho. But, you know, just, AEW is just, I don't know, you know, maybe it's because it's so new, but it's just got way more of a laid-back scene there. And the guys are all out there all trying to steal the show, and they're all really working really hard. The morale there is really good. I've been mentored. Without Dusty Rhodes, there is no Diamond Dallas Page. Jake Roberts, there's no 3-time world champion. Makabuka, there's no Hall of Fame. It just never happens. Those guys really helped me. So I stepped up and started mentoring Cody at 12 years old. And I came back for both the state championships when he won his senior year and he told me his sophomore year, his junior year, he was going to win the states. He went 48-0 that year. The next year, he lost his 12th match. Now, I'm in LA at the time, and I always call him, you know, hey, man. I used to call them, swear to God, Young Buck. That's what I called him. And bottom line is, I called him up, I was like, Young Buck, hey, how you doing, bro? He's like, Dad, I lost, fucking lost. I said, thank God. He's like, what? He's like, why would you say that? I said, go. I said, you think you learned anything from winning? You learn from losing, bro. You learn from falling down, making mistakes. That's how you learn. I said, would you rather met that kid in the quarterfinals, been undefeated, and had to beat you then? I said, now, bro, and you're going to meet him again. You have an advantage over him because he thinks he beat you. And I said, what'd you learn from this? He told me. One of the things, no one wanted to get beaten by Cody his senior year. So he finally clicked in about the 16th match. So he'd take a guy down, and let him back up again. And he'd take him back down, and he'd let him back up again. And he got so blown up that eventually he pinned him. He met that kid in the finals. I was there again with my daughter Brittany this time. And in Atlanta, this is part of what All In was about. You know, us coming out with him. In Atlanta, when you're in the state finals, you have your 5 family members down there. And I was sitting up in the stands. And when Cody got out there, he said, Dad, get Dallas down there. Grandpa or somebody had to get up. I don't know who it was. But they had to get up. And he ended up meeting that kid in the finals, and he whooped his ass. Ate him alive. So when people say to me, would you ever think in a million years this could happen? No, I would never have thought it was possible. But because he's one of the people at the helm of it, yeah, kind of do.
Phil Frost.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
That was kind of late.
Hey, Phil.
Let's try it again. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Phil.
Much better. Feel comfortable now, Phil?
Actually, it's filmed, not Phil.
What is it?
It's filmed. Never mind.
No! What's your name?
I'm filmed. SIMMS.
Did you get it? Sim.
Sim.
Yes, Sim.
Hey, Sim.
I wasn't going to try to say it. Go ahead, bro. That's why you use bro. It's easy.
Okay, so my question is, who is the toughest opponent you've ever fought in your entire career?
Macho
Toughest? You mean tough? TV tough? Or like badass son of a bitch?
The second one.
I'd say, I would put Barbarian, Ming,
Oh.
Scott Steiner, talking this time, probably.
Yeah.
It's far too tough. And guys who can go. I think Face Brock, he slid in and hit me with his thing. I would put him at the top of that list. But, you know, in our game, it's about, you're an actor. You know, guys who are bad to the bone don't exactly have to be really great fighters. Now, UFC, like Jack Swagger, he's a bad motherfucker. You know, like in real life and out there in the ring. You know, overall, it's really for our stuff. It's like, can you make people believe in you? That's really what it comes down to. And I think you took guys like that, Austin, Goldberg, myself, Nash, you know, guys like that are all, if Nash is bad, son of a bitch on top of that. Yes, sir, what's your name?
I'm Tim from Pensacon.
Hi, Tim.
So,
Tim, right?
yes, sir.
Got it right, okay.
So I've been a big fan since Jim Crockett Promotions, WCW, Nitro. What I want to say is the Nightmare family that you're part of, it's great resurrection. I appreciate everything that you guys are doing on TV every Wednesday. Who, in your opinion, from the roster, top to bottom, is going to be a future world champion for AEW?
Tomorrow night, and I'm the biggest Jericho fan on the planet, but I'm calling Mox out there. He's got something special about him, and it's different. But the guy that I'm putting my money on, the guy I think is going to be the biggest star in the business, if he can keep his feet on the ground, that's MJF. He's the most colorful. He's the most entertaining. If you saw him on Rosie O'Donnell when he was 5 years old, say aye. Aye. A couple of you, right? The rest of you, Google on YouTube, MJF, Rosie O'Donnell, you're gonna laugh your ass off. But you're gonna understand why that kid is pure money. Like, he's real money. He just has it at a level that, as great as Ric Flair is, who to me is the greatest of all time, years, everything. Rick didn't have what he has in 22. I mean, this he's something special. And on Rosie O'Donnell, you get to see it all, man. He's gonna sing opera. Some of which can sing, too. Next question. Good job. Here you go, Pensacon.
I got a question about DDPY.
Cool. I didn't pay him to say this, by the way.
I love the program. About this time last year and on into the summer, I was doing it all the time. And I'm a disabled veteran, so it helps me a lot with the issues I was having. And you have the best veteran discount I've ever seen, by the way. Thank you.
You're welcome. By the way, all veterans, like Veterans Day, like I don't ever go over 20% ever on sales, what I'm doing, ever. Except for Christmas, I do 30, somewhere around there. Specials, once in a while 30. But for veterans, always 50% off Veterans Day every day on our DDPYoga site. Go ahead.
Well, about this time last year and on into the summer, I was doing it all the time, and it helped me out a lot. And then some medical stuff happened where I couldn't do it. And then just when I was about to get back into it, my family and I were in a major automobile accident, so we had to go to some physical therapy for that. And everybody's fine, but how do I can't really get fired up to get back to where I was.
Are you using the app?
I am using the app.
You are.
Yes, I just picked it back up. My prescription renews next week, actually.
So, bottom line is, it's surrounding your mind with positive things. Mm-hmm. And I always do Motivational Monday. Mm-hmm. There's 200 of them up there.
Yeah.
And there's all those inspirational videos. Mm-hmm. But you can go on YouTube and pull up, do you watch the news?
I'm sorry?
Do you watch the news?
You mean
Meaning the real news.
No, I try not to.
No, don't. Don't fuck the news.
Yeah.
And all they want to do is depress you. Derek Bischoff, go on TED Talk. He came out on a TED Talk and just buried the people for the first 3 minutes. It got uncomfortably long, and then finally they popped on something and he goes, good, now you get it. I'm not here to make you think. That's what TED Talks are about. I'm here to make you react and talk about how the news rips off wrestling. Really. In wrestling, we want you to react. We don't want you to think about shit. Do that later. You know, we want you to react to what's happening, good or bad. In the news, that's what they want you to do today. So fuck the news. You know, I can go on and on with a bunch of F-bombs about a bunch of stuff, but it's being surrounding yourself around positive people. Have you been doing that?
Trying my best to. I try my best.
Well, there is no trying. There is only to do. You didn't say that like that. I did. But it's a fact. You know, my book, Positively Unstoppable, The Art of Owning It. If you come by later on, I'll just give you one. I got one there.
I appreciate that. I bought a copy on the opening day when it came out.
So you got it.
Yeah, well, it got destroyed in the automobile accident.
It got destroyed?
It got destroyed.
Well, I won't give you another one.
I appreciate that.
And the thing is about, like, go through and read it again, highlight everything that really hits you. Repetition is the mother of learning. Like, I didn't become this positive individual, like, overnight. It took years. I raised myself. I got bounced around like a pit bull as a kid. I couldn't blame my mother and father. My mother, on her 80th birthday, apologized to me for being such a shitty mother. I was like, fuck that, Mom, you weren't shitty. You put food on the table. You weren't there with us, for my grandmothers, but she did. She was that dad who never came around. But he still was on the phone and blah, blah, blah. Where, again, I don't blame my parents for how I was raised. I created that. You know, the bottom line is you create your own mental attitude, bro. You can change your state in a fucking instant. A lot of people have to do it. What your physiology is. It's one of the reasons my girl Paige over there, she's like, I love your posture. Because I'm always up. Once in a while I'll kick back, but a lot of times I'm up. I've got my shoulders back. I'm not thinking about negative shit. Because I'll give you the best example. I wish I could have a picture. Who saw me jump off the top rope 3 weeks ago? Okay? I'll be 64 in 3 weeks.
Ooh.
It proved everything that I could do with my program, how I could move around like that in the ring still, and then do that spot, which was Cody who called that spot. I didn't. I just went, all right. And Butcher, who is from Every Day I Die, the band. You guys know that band? Every Day I Die? Well, he's lead guitar player. That's who the Butcher is. And he looked at me, I've been it 2 years earlier, and I didn't realize it. He looked at me and he went and said, I'll catch you, big man. And I went, yeah, I was like, no, I'll be there. You know, because I'm about to jump off that top rope and anything can happen. Now, how many times did it want to run through my head? You have to understand that the week before I went through the clothesline, they ducked, hook them, and they diamond cut them. I pulled my muscle all the way through here. I don't do that shit anymore. So, doing it, and I can't get Max to understand how to do it, trying to do it like 40 times. I pulled it. And my cardinal rule is I don't even get in that ring until I've warmed up, done 15 minutes of DDPY. And I I came up with the NXT workout just doing that for those guys. My point is I didn't, and I pulled and I hurt myself. So the next week I got the match. Well, I got fixed up, I got deep muscle, I got chiropractic and applied kinesiology and iced my body, did all the right things. Still a little tweak back there. I can't get up to that top rope that easy. Till that day. And I have practiced this shit. I ain't got a ring in my backyard. So I gotta get there the night before. What if I tear my ACL? That same meet hit by the car. What if I break my neck? What if I knew my success was a certainty? That's the opening paragraph to Positively Unstoppable. What if you knew you couldn't fail? I knew I couldn't fail. But not till the night I went to bed. Because I said it 100,000 times to myself. I'm going to give you a quote here. And if you've heard me say this, you're not allowed to say anything. But if you've never heard me say it, I want you to guess if you think you can. If you think you know who really said it. This is the quote that runs through my mind. This is the quote that runs my life. The repetitions of affirmations leads to belief. And once that belief becomes a deep conviction, things begin to happen. Now, does anybody know who said that? Of course you don't. I didn't even know. And then I saw who said that. And I was like, holy shit. And then I thought, I know what his affirmation was. Now, what's the odds of that? First of all, let's break down what an affirmation is. An affirmation can be positive or it can be negative. Like, oh man. Before I went out for my Hall of Fame ring, I had not spoken in front of 20,000 people and millions of people at home in 16 years. The voice in my head could have been, what if I forget what I'm going to say? What if I get so nervous? What if they don't like what I'm saying? What if they don't pop what I want to do? What if I knew I was going to blow them away? And before I walked out on that stage. And I got my 4 daughters who have never done this before, asking me one question after another. There's only one voice in my head. This is going to be the greatest thing I've ever done. I'm going to blow everyone away. I'm going to make them laugh. I'm going to make them cry. I'm going to inspire them. That's the only voice. That's the repetition of the affirmation. The repetition of affirmations leads to belief. And once that belief becomes a deep, deep, deep conviction, things begin to happen. It happens by putting the work in. This is what this guy said over and over and over again. I am the greatest! I am the greatest of all time! Who said that? Who else? He was the greatest of all time. Because he fucking told us. Over and over and over. He's been saying since he was 17 years old. That's what made him the greatest, man. Because he believed it. When he got beat by friggin' Joe Frazier, when he got beat by George Foreman, he got right the fuck back up. He got beat by Kenny Norton. He got, I'm the greatest. I'm so brilliant. He was pretty too. These debates, it's what perception is reality. The story you tell yourself is everything. So pull your head out of your ass, throw your shoulders back, think about something that's funny, man. There's plenty of shit that's funny. Fuck the shit that's not. You know? And enjoy life, man. Because we're here. And I could have broke my neck. And if you go back and watch me go on the top rope, my head bounces off the cement. I never felt it. I'm sure, if you knew all the things I did for my brain, all the shit I do, you would never believe it. To keep this brain solid. But I knocked out some shit right there. So, bottom line, does that help you? Does it help you? Yeah.
Thank you.
Wondering what your favorite moment of your career was.
My favorite moment was the whole thing. Because it didn't go to everything. And just gave you a way to say thank you to everybody. I was really, Betsy was so close to me. And you got to be there. And the way Bischoff led into it, like, I'm not supposed to be the guy that's here. We're supposed to be Dusty. But special moment there. Do I know my favorite match? Actually, I have 4 of them. When I beat Savage, my whole run was Savage, which we reviewed this year. That's what made me. My first match, not my first match, but the match that I lost the title to Sting in Nitro is one of the very best in Nitros. I think it's the best match in Nitro ever. And I lost it. I won the title back later that night, which was a Dusty idea. But my match with Goldberg, which I lost, I should have won. Because that would have been great for Goldberg. I would have put him over the next night. And of course, the 4-way dance for won the world title. All right, I'll get out of here.
Hello, I'm Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Very good.
I would love to know what the genesis of the diamond cutter was, how you came up with it, the first time you used it.
Well, Johnny Laurinaitis, he would take it with one arm, and he would make the peace sign, and he would just kick his legs out, and that's in Japan. Johnny Laurinaitis was a huge star, and we were very, very good friends, and he'd stop over at my house, and this was like 95, and he's like, hey, I've got a new finish, I think you should do it. So I went down, I tried it, and Regal was there that day, and Regal, he said, Diamond, he said, there's a real hold you can do with that. And he showed me how to do the cravat. When I put you in a diamond cutter, like Randy Orton, he grabs you with one hand, kicks his feet out, flies up, it looks great. But if that guy decides not to go, Randy's fucked. If you decide your timing isn't with me, you're going anyway. And you'll see some guys put face down sometimes because they didn't time it right. And Jake was such a great mentor to me because he wouldn't tell me everything to do. He'd make me figure shit out. And I would bring my tapes to him, and he watched some brutal matches, of mine for a long time. And when I caught a diamond cutter out of nowhere, took a big puff out of a cigarette, smiled, and he goes, now you get it. Because it's about surprising the people. And one day, a guy named Ron Reese, I was leaving the power plant. Everything I teach you, everything I'm going to talk about, everything in my program, work ethic, putting the work in. Anybody ever seen what's on the back of Cody Rhodes' belt? Most times it says, put the work in. Putting the work in is everything. Inside my ring, my Hall of Fame ring, it says work ethic equals dreams. Exclamation point, DDP. Putting the work in is everything. All right? Everything. Next up.
The first time you used it?
Oh, Ron Reese. Ron Reese said to me, sidetrack. Ron Reese threw the diamond cutter up. And he said, hey, you ever think about doing this sign before you hit him with a diamond cutter? And I went, diamond defense. Now, we were both basketball players. And I tried it a bunch of times and nobody did it. but I filmed every match I ever had, which everybody busted my balls so bad for. Now look on YouTube. There was the future. They just didn't see it. It was teaching me how to be better. But I saw somebody in the crowd, as I threw it up and I bring it down. I saw them starting to do this. And when my hands came down, so did theirs. So I finally got it in my head. I would throw it up and I'd hold it there. 3, 2, 1. And then I'd do the back. That gave a chance for everybody to do it. And that's how I got involved. And the surprise out of nowhere, you know, if you want to see a great video, that Kid Dillon I was telling you about, who's one of my top editors, back when he was 15, took a bunch of my matches and called it Diamond Cutters on Everyone. This is 14 years ago. And you'll see it, the people, to where they explode and jump out of their seats when I hit it, making the sign. I mean, like 10,000 people jumped their feet. Crazy. Last one?
Yep, last one.
What's your name, buddy?
Hey, Bill.
Awesome comeback, people.
I was just wondering, in AEW, when we see the return on stuff like tables, ladders, and chairs, barbed wire matches, all that.
What's what? I heard about tables, ladders, and chairs and barbed wire matches.
Yeah, like we used to have way back in the old days, and then like also ECW and stuff like that.
You say you want to see it? Is that what you said?
Are they going to make a return? Yeah.
Well, Moxley did one with Kenny Omega that was brutal. It was fucking brutal. They killed each other.
I'll check YouTube. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool, with that, we are officially out of time, so thank you for taking the time to chat with everyone. Let's give Diamond Dallas